What's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Lazarian. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I thank you guys for supporting the channel. Hey guys, first of all, shout out to my boy V5 Nation, V5 underscore Nation. Y'all go subscribe to that brother channel. Uh, I had fun playing 2K with him last night. He's a great glass cleaner. So y'all go sub to his channel. Shout out to V5 underscore Nation. Shout out to you, bro. Let's get right into the video. The New Orleans Pelicans defeat the Los Angeles Clippers last night, 121 to 117. It was a good game last night, a very good game. It was fun to watch, man, last night. But it's been fun to watch Anthony Davis, like I say, have the night that he had. Like at the end, to put the game away, he had a tough step back, jump shot, to put the Pelicans up by 4 points, 121 to 117. I mean, not 4 points, but 114 to 110, pretty much. The first started off. Teams going back and forth. Julius Randle had a great game. He's been great since he came with the Pelicans. It's sad to see the Lakers go give up on him. Magic Johnson did whatever Magic Johnson told him to do. He said lose weight, get in shape. That's what he said. And Julius Randle did that. Now he's stepping outside, hitting jump shots like it ain't nothing, going to the basket. The guy's just a bruiser. Jahlil Okafor came off the bench. I thought last night he gave huge minutes. Shot a huge couple of hook shots, layups, and made a jump shot. Drew Holiday, who's a borderline all-star, pump fakes Beverly in the air, and then shoots the basketball. It was a great game last night, right back and forth. Very impressed with the New Orleans Pelicans on this night. They're 21 to 23. They're still in the thick of things in the Western Conference. Like I say, I still don't trust this team to make the playoffs. Anthony Davis alone is not going to get this team in the playoffs for a full season. Yeah, they got Nikola Mirotic, but he just came off injury. Their bench is not good. Frank Jackson hits a three last night, then hits a corner three last night in the first half. Then he drives to the paint and finds Anthony Davis for a nice little layup in the second quarter. That was very good, but the bench is not good. Alfred Payton has been okay since he joined the Pelicans. He just came back off injury. Drew Holiday is a borderline all-star. Julius Randle is very good. This guy's turned into a star in this league. He's turned into a bruiser. But really, outside of Drew Holiday and Julius Randle and Anthony Davis, who wants to I think he's gonna lead the New Orleans Pelicans because I feel like he's gonna waste his career. The organization gave this man no help at all. They gave this man no second player to play around. Drew Holiday is the best he ever had on this team, but really Drew Holiday throughout his whole career, he's a borderline all-star, but he stays hurt. He used to staying hurt a lot, but now he's healthy. He can give you 20 points, like 8 assists per night. But other than that, Solomon Hill, who's just no more than a defender. E'Twaun Moore, who's been better this year. You got Darius Miller, who comes off the bench, hit some big threes for the Pelicans last night. You got some pretty good players, but you got some below average players as well. Like I say, the top 3 players on this team is probably 8 players. Drew Holiday, like I said, Julius Randle, and Anthony Davis. The organization gives this guy no help. Like I say, he consistently has to carry the team every single season on his back, and like I say, that's too much for Anthony Davis to carry. So you will see Anthony Davis somewhere else. I don't think you will see him be traded at the trading deadline. I think I don't just think he's gonna be back. I really don't think he's gonna be back with New Orleans. He had some great years in New Orleans, but I really think he wants to get the hell up out of New Orleans because the organization gave no help at all. They did nothing to put players around him. They spent no money in free agency. I don't really think they have cap space. Alvin Gentry is an okay coach, but he's not a great coach. Like I told y'all, I wasn't sold on New Orleans Pelicans when they beat the Rockets by 30 on opening night. Then they got off to that 4-0 run, 4-0 run at the beginning of the season. Like I said. So I wasn't sold. I knew they were going to struggle, and that's what happened. Yes, the injuries came down. Yes, they started getting injured, but you still knew they were going to struggle. They were going to have a tough time. So like I said, I'm not sold on New Orleans Pelicans. Like I say, but they're not out of the think of things. You can't count them out. But like I say, I'm not sold on them as a whole team as well. Yeah, but they did have a big win last night in Staples Center. Meanwhile, the Clippers, they're gonna be in between that eighth and seventh seed the whole season. I think Lou Williams is a professional who knows how to score the basketball. Danilo Gallinari kept these guys in the ball game by hitting big three after big three after big three. I think they were down by like 9-1. They were down at 9-1.115 to 106. He ends up hitting a big three to cut it within six every time the New Orleans Pelicans put away. Then he hits a 4-point play to put him up 101 to 100. Then next play, Anthony Davis comes down, hits a three to put them Pelicans up two. And after that, Pelicans never look back. Patrick Beverly is a good energy player, defense, first team all defense with Houston. He hits a three at the first half. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who I like, he struggled. He's starting to hit the rookie wall. Tyron Wallace can't give you nothing. Tobias Harris is a most underrated small forward in the game. He can give you 20 points a night. He had 21 last night, I think. He had some big shots. He had some big layups. Last night, Gortat, who's just, I don't like him. He's garbage. He's hot garbage to me. Like I say, Lou Williams, who's a professional in this league, who knows how to score, who's a good shot creator, who gets to the basket, had an okay game. I think he had 19 points. But other than that, the Clippers, Doc Rivers is an overrated head coach. To me, I think he's overrated. I don't think he. I'm glad they should have been stripped him of that president of basketball operations. They should have been there taking that job from him. But Montrezl Harrell, who I really like, man. This guy found him a home in LA. This guy found him a home in LA. The guy's been going off. The guy's just been awesome, man. The guy's a great energy player. Plays hard every single night. Give you 100% every single night. And I am happy for Montrezl Harrell, who's playing very good. Who played very well last night. Even hitting a mid-range shot, as I saw when they were down, when they were up 24 to 19 in the first quarter. Like I say, and he ends up hits a big mid-range shot when the shot clock goes down. Montrezl Harrell improving every night, every game. Avery Bradley is okay; he's very good. Bogdanovich is very good. Now, like I say, they got some good pieces. I got faith in the LA Clippers. They're gonna be in the thick of things in the Western Conference between seventh and eighth. But then they get bounced out the first round. And like I say, then they're gonna have to do something for agency. But like I say, these two teams on two totally different paths. Anthony Davis gonna be up out of there, but he had a monster game last night, man. Rebounding, shooting big threes. Julius Randle driving to the basket. Every time he gets the rebound, he puts the pressure on defense, going up the court, using that body to get in the lane and bulldog people and get into the paint and being able to shoot shots over people. That was a big win by the not about the New Orleans Pelicans. Los Angeles Clippers, they got to bounce back from this loss. I believe they will. They will bounce back. Like I say, they still owe 500. They still 24 and 19. I think the Rockets just went over them last night, and I think they went over Portland. With Portland losing last night. So like I say, New Orleans are not. I don't think they're gonna end up in the playoffs. I think Utah will end up in the playoffs. I think the Clippers will end up there too. If they not, they will be end up fighting in between 8th and 7th. So let's get right into the team stats, guys. Then we'll get up out of here. Team stats and box score. 41 out of 86, 47% for the Clippers. They hit 18 threes. They outshot New Orleans. New Orleans is not really a good shooting team. 18 out of 36, 50%. They were hot all night. Like I say, Danilo Gallinari, who's getting healthy, by the way, he hits a big three to put the Clippers up 100 to 101 on that 4-point play. Then he gets in, he hits a layup, a tough layup. But after he hit that, pretty much hit the 4-point play, the Pelicans pulled right off again. 17 out of 24 from the free throw line. You got to improve on free throws. Gallinari and like I say, Danilo Gallinari and Lou Williams is the best free throw shooters on the team, and Tobias Harris. 17 out of 24, 70%. 59 rebounds, defensive rebounds 8. Offensive rebounds 8, defensive rebounds 42. 34 assists. They moved the ball really well. 34 assists, that's a lot of assists. 4 steals, 7 blocks, 17 turnovers. That's too much. That's why you lost the game last night. Points off turnovers 20. 16 fast break points, 40 points in the paint. New Orleans didn't shoot well from the field, really like that. They shot atrocious from the field. They just made everything in the paint and out rebounded the Clippers last night. 46 out of 105, 43%, 8 out of 25. That's atrocious. 32%. They missed 7 free throws. 21 out of 28. 75%. 59 rebounds. Offensive rebounds. That's where they won the game at. They got second chance points last night. 15 offensive rebounds. Defensive rebounds. 28. 34. 28 assists. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 12. 8. 8 steals. 7 blocks. 7 turnovers. More possessions. 24 fast break points. They was on a fast break. They were fast breaking the whole lot, getting points in transition, points in the paint. 20. 80. What I'm saying, points in the paint is 68. They dominated inside the paint by grabbing rebounds, second chance points. Let's get into the box score. Okay. Anthony Davis, 39 minutes, 46, 4 and 16. Very, very good. 2 for 5 from 3. Remember, he hits a big 3 at the top of the key. Julius Randle, 27, 5 and 6, 33 minutes. Alfred Payton, 11, 3 and 6. He's been very good for the Pelicans this year. Drew Holiday, a borderline all-star who had a big game last night. Hits that step back 3 on Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly jumping it and he hits the step back 3. And he in one shot he went to the back. He crosses over, goes to the basket, and hits a tough layup in the fourth quarter. He was very big last night. 19, 8 and 5. 19, 8 and 5. 39 minutes. Each one more was terrible last night. 6 points for Darius Miller. That's 2 threes. Okafor, 6 and 6. Frank Jackson, 3. That's the only 3. Other than that, it wasn't too much. Anthony Davis and just the top 3 pretty much. Other than that, it wasn't nothing for the Pelicans. Delano Gallinari, 25, 6 and 4. Tobias Harris, 21, 3 and 6. Gortat, 7 and 6. Avery Bradley, 9, 5 and 2. Mike Scott hits only 3. I really like Mike Scott. He got to get more minutes. 26 points for Montrezl Harrell, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. 18 for Lou Williams, and 5 and 5. That's the end of the video, guys. Give me a comment, like, and subscribe what you think about this game. New Orleans Pelicans get up out of here with a big win off Anthony Davis, big 46-point double-double. He took over the game. He was a damn monster in the game last night. They win in 117 to they win in 121 to 117. Comment, like, and subscribe what you think about this game last night. Both of these teams going in 2 separate ways. Like I say, the Pelicans will be out of the playoffs. I just don't think they have enough depth to make the playoffs. I just think it's all Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis just ready to leave New Orleans. The organization hasn't done nothing, hasn't given them no help at all. And the Clippers, they will be hobbled around that 7th and 8th seed the whole year. They will be in the fight, in the race until the finish of the year. Give me a comment, like, and subscribe what you think about this game. Pelicans go to 21 and 23. The Los Angeles Clippers go to 24 and 19. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy V5 _Nation. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Peace. Shout out to you, bro. Let's go Rockets.